Okay, in regards to this article, or a lot of people talking about max pain manipulation type things like that. Here's a quick visual. Here is Apple. This is on the Thinkorswim platform. Here's your daily call volume, daily put volume, your open interest on your put side, open interest on your calls. So, looking at your open interest, this is for the weeklies. So for this week, and you can really start to, I mean, pinpoint it with great amount of accuracy on Mondays. You know, Monday the 9th, and then you can tell. So a week out, you can tell just exactly where Apple's going to, what range it's going to be in. So here you have the 350s with the highest open interest of 11,000 contracts, and then over here you have the highest on the put side is 340, 345 I would call it. So the using an extreme example, the name of the game is institutional money writes all these. Retailers and stuff now they buy options, they don't write them. Any big commercial money is writing all this stuff. So they want Apple to expire at 300 because on OPEX day, because they want all of this premium to just be wiped away, expire worthless. Same thing over here. They want Apple to expire 400, get all those done. And so you got to find a midpoint though. So no higher than 350. So then you wipe away all these, and then no lower than 340. I would, if it was me, I would do 345. So then you get both these, 16,000 contracts. So anywhere between 345 and 350 is where the max pain lies, and that's where it will close. Now, one thing the options market cannot overcome is volume by sheer news event. Like the Japan earthquake or a Steve Jobs issue or something like that. I mean, there's no way that they um, can control that. So just on a normal, boring Friday or whatever, it's pretty easy. Send out an order, 5,000 shares or whatever, keep knocking down, bring it up or whatever. And usually let it drift up, drift down, whatever. So that's really how it's done. With the max pain, you gotta, this is using open interest. The real way to do it is, this is a max pain calculator, just like the other class. It's actually done with value, is how it really should be done. I use just out of ease of use, I use open interest because it's gonna coincide, pretty good. What you gotta watch out for, what a lot of people do, is with this max pain calculator. So this is for the May monthly. I'm on the weekly. What you gotta watch out for though is this is cumulative. Where am I here? This is cumulative though. Like, say for example, this May has been around for a year, and that's why there's so much interest on these. These are just kind of irrelevant, and if you brought this out more, they're just irrelevant strikes. Like, let's go to um, let's go to January. This has been around for almost 2 years now, and so when it comes time to being January 12th, 2012, or yeah, January 2012. All this means nothing. You have to get rid of all this. So that's why you would want to use the current pane. And that's why I like to come back to just using open interest. And like, all this does not matter to me. You want to look at right here. What's Apple going to do? It's going to not go above 350. It's going to not go below 340. And so right puts against that, right overwrite calls against that. It'll happen every single time. 90% of the time. And then, so this is the May monthly for next week. And same thing's going to happen. I mean, Apple ain't going to be moving 350 here. So they're going to expire it down here. And this is like a 330, I think. But you have these 340, 335. So, I mean, you might as well take out all these if it was me. So the number one goal too is always going to be kind of right here. There's going to be a pecking order. So number one is calls. They do not care anything about puts. So the number one goal is expire Apple down here, under this 350. then if you can keep it above, 330, 335 all the way to expire all these, like, if you can pin it, that might be perfect for next week's. A 350 might just be absolutely perfect because I mean, look how much you get rid of, and look how much you get rid of. So, uh, number one thing, so there's 40,000. They're gonna protect this 40,000 more than they're gonna protect this 30,000 combined though. But so that's the one thing. Calls is the most important, and then it goes to puts, and then meet in the middle is your perfect max pain. I think that was about it. June, you do have a little, because what they're gonna do, you're gonna have a worldwide developers conference, and then also too, you're starting to get like, look what you got today on the volume. You're starting to get out. Someone did a spread up here. Starting to get out to what's that, 375, I would imagine. So these are gonna so you, Apple might be looking up for a little run up, starting May 23rd. That's when I think, because these are going to start to creep up. You're going to have all the way up to 350, so it's a perfect opportunity, or a mask, or whatever you want to call it. Of Apple's going to be able to run up to this 375, or to its next target. Say it's even 400, and then the cycle is going to start all over again. Then it'll be pinned there for another 5 months. So Worldwide Developers Conference is going to be perfect. Like, they're just going to say, see, Apple just trades off events. It's just an event-driven, catalyst-driven stock. No, there's a reason. I mean, if June looked like this, then no, Apple ain't moving. They'll be like, yeah, nothing really came out this month. It's just, I've watched it for years and years and years, and the only thing that can overcome it is big mutual fund buying, or an news event of some sort. Other than that, so that's my little 2 cents.